The question is an 800 kg of load is suspended as shown in the figure below. Calculate the tension in all three wires. That is the magnitude of the tension force exerted by each of these wires. The figure is like this. The force diagram of the figure is gravitational force pointing downward, tension in the first wire, tension in the second wire. According to the definition of momentum, net force equals change in momentum over time. Since the system is in equilibrium, change in momentum over time equals 0. So net force equals 0. So Ft1 plus Ft2 plus gravitational force equals 0. Gravitational force equals 0 minus mg 0, which gives 0 minus 7840 and 0. Ft1 equals Ft1 times cap Ft1, and which equals Ft1 cos 180 minus 60 degree, cos 90 minus 60 degree, and 0, and which equals Ft1 cos 120 cos 30 degree, 0. Ft2 vector equals Ft2 vector times F cap T2 vector, which equals Ft2 times cos 40 degree cos 90 minus 40 degree, which is in the y direction, comma 0 in the g direction, and Ft2 equals cos 40 cos 50 degree, comma 0. In the x direction, dp change in momentum over change in time equals 0, which means net force in the x direction equals 0. So 0 equals Ft1 cos 120 Ft2 cos 40 degree plus 0, which are the sum of all x components of all forces. Similarly, a change in momentum in y direction equals 0. So net force in the y direction equals 0. So the sum of all y components of the system equals 0. So Ft1 cos 30 degree plus Ft2 cos 50 minus 7840 Newton equals 0. In the g direction, there is no component of force. Solving for the equations, we get Ft1 equals minus cos 40 degree over cos 120 degree times Ft2, which is from the above equation, and which gives 1.53 Ft2. And from the above equations, and substituting Ft1 equals 1.53 Ft2, we get Ft2 equals 3984 Newton, and again substituting in Ft1 equals 1.53 Ft2, we get Ft1 equals 6095.5. Writing tension forces in vector form, we get Ft1 equals 6095.5 cos 120 degree, comma 6095.5 cos 30 degree, comma 0, which is minus 3048, comma 5279, comma 0 Newton. And similarly, tension in the second wire equals 3984 cos 40 degree, 3984 cos 50 degree, comma 0, which is 3052, comma 2561, comma 0 Newton.